Some people might associate Pocomoke State Forest with Furnace Town, boating, hiking, camping, various outdoor activities, but there is a darker, scarier side to this Delmarva woodland treasure.
And this is the perfect time of year to uncover some of the urban legends, ghost stories, and other bizarre happenings that have taken place here. So we've brought in an authority on these matters. We'd like to welcome back Andy Nunez. He is an author and amateur historian. I don't like the word amateur.
No,
he's an historian. You've written books. You're a historian.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't have a degree in history.
Oh,
so,
okay,
yeah.
all right, whatever. Yeah, but you know what? You've spent a lot of time researching stories from the Pocomoke State Forest, haven't you?
That's true.
Yeah. So why?
Because that is, of all the places here on the Eastern Shore, the Pocomoke Forest is one of the most isolated, especially back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, very few roads, very few houses, dense forests, swamps. It's a perfect place for strange events, weird happenings, especially at night. So
there you are.
Here I am.
Okay, so let's talk about the Warren Mansion.
Well, Warren Mansion. Warren Mansion gets a lot of press because Mr. Warren, he got his fortune painting sets for Broadway plays. And he made a lot of money. He decided he didn't want to raise his family in New York. He built this mansion in the forest, made it look like outdoorsy by putting these buttresses that look like cypress tree knees. He had 8 children. He raised them in the Pocomoke Forest. Why is it weird? Because a legend sprang up about 3 of his daughters who were school teachers. A lot of people in the area had them as teachers. The father said he was going to cut them out of his will if they got married.
Oh.
That's the legend. Okay. In retaliation for that, according to legend, they killed him, they cut him into pieces, and put the pieces under the dining room floor. Oh my God. Serious.
Oh my.
So when I was researching this, I found there was no truth to it. But I would go around and I would ask people, what do you know about the Warrens? Oh yeah, them crazy sisters. They killed their father, buried him under the kitchen. But they didn't.
But they didn't.
They didn't. There was nothing in the will about that. Nothing at all, just a story.
It's a good story.
Okay.
Mr. Warren was killed. His car got stuck on the railroad track and a train hit him.
Oh.
It was him and his dog. The dog survived.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Mr. Warren didn't.
Okay, all right. Well, I know of at least one graveyard in the Pocomoke Forest.
It's the Nazareth graveyard, yes.
Is that the only one?
That's the one we're going to talk about because
no.
that's got the stories. Yeah.
Okay.
Used to be a church there. They moved the church to Furnace Town. Okay, that was one of the churches they called the Church of the Heavy Bible because you weren't supposed to be able to take the Bible out of the church. If you tried, it would become so heavy you'd have to drop it. The legend was that witches met down the trail behind that cemetery. And that if you went back there, they would use you in some kind of sacrificial ritual or something like that. What I heard one explanation is that the Ku Klux Klan met back there and that they used the witch story to keep people away.
Oh.
But there is a connection to the Warrens in this. Because a friend of mine who I went to school with, his name's Denny. Denny told me that he had a group that went there one midnight to take pictures of the tombstones.
Yeah.
Because there's a tombstone there that has this pithy inscription that says, if you couldn't come when I'm alive, don't come when I'm dead. So they were taking pictures there because there's this one tombstone they called the Bleeding Tombstone. It had been vandalized and repaired with this substance that it would look like blood, under certain lights. So they were in there. It was 3 guys and a girl. So the guys, they got out and they were all in the graveyard. The girl was kind of cold. She was in the back under blankets and there was hay bales in the back of this pickup truck to keep the wind off. When all of a sudden she screamed. So they look and pulled up beside the pickup truck is a black Cadillac. No headlights. The interior lights are on, and there are 2 figures in there, a man and a woman. The man's wearing a fedora. He's reading a newspaper. The lady's got corn rim glasses and pearl necklace and all that. She's knitting, and they're just there. So they turn the flashlights on them, and when they do, the light gets absorbed. It's like it's black, you know. So they start to walk towards the car, and the car kind of pulls off. So they leave. They're like, "All right, we've had enough." So they're going down the forest road, and the girl screams again. She looks, and behind them, the car's following them. And it followed them all the way till they got to Princess Anne. Now, here's the thing. There's, according to Denny, he did some research. There's a Warren child in that graveyard. The Warrens had a 1950 black Cadillac. So.
Yeah.
You know what we should have done? We should have brought the lights down and sitting here with our flashlights.
Flashlights in our
That's
face.
what we should have done.
Andy Nunez, thank you so much
my
for
pleasure.
bringing
My
those
pleasure.
stories. Oh, my goodness. I don't know.